All right, day 3, working out with Father Mike Schmitz in the Bible in a Year podcast. I strongly recommend this podcast. So I did this this morning around 5 o'clock in the morning, and what I did was listen to the podcast, and I went through posture exercises. So if you're interested in a couple posture exercises, that's what we're talking about today, along with the 3 basic takeaways from the podcast, which is awesome. So one thing I always like to do to check posture, let's get right into that, is if you're sitting a lot during the day, even standing, we can stand incorrectly as well. We fall into this kind of flexed position, this fetal flexed position. Our shoulders round forward, our arms come forward. If you're typing a lot, your fingers are flexed, your wrists are flexed, your elbows are flexed. We're just globally flexed throughout our body. We need to extend more, stretch out more, which means we need to stretch the muscles out in the front of our body, just like you see my shirt stretching here, but we need to strengthen the muscles in the back of our body, okay? So that's how we do that, 2 different ways. I'll show you what I did this morning, but this is where you check your posture first. Check yourself. Stand up against the wall. My heels are against the wall, my hips are against the wall, my shoulders on my head. Just, see how that feels there, okay? Can you stand comfortably with your heels, hips, and head? If you feel like you're gonna fall forward, just bring your feet forward a little bit, lean back, and check that same thing. But what I like to do is do that first, stand up against the wall tall, and then walk away from the wall and see, can you maintain that tall, straight posture, okay? If you want to add a little bit of challenge to that, stand that same way, and then let's pull your arms back a few times like that, and then the next level would be there. The next level would be slide up and down. You don't have to keep your elbows against the wall, but keep your hands against the wall as you slide up and down. So again, standing, pull your elbows back, hands back, and then slide up and down. So that's what I did, but I did it in a lying position. So I encourage you to do that against the wall first, see how that feels, and then go into a lying position. The podcast is 18 minutes long. That's what I listened to as I went through these. And so it was a great loosen up. At the end of the day, if you've been sitting a lot, you want to loosen up. If it's the beginning of your day, you're about to start your day, go ahead and loosen up the same way. All right? The podcast is awesome, though. He gets into what marriage is, the importance of marriage, that who you marry is one of the most important decisions in your life, right? It's going to dictate the trajectory of your life for better or for worse. I absolutely love that. But then he gets into just this point of doing this podcast is just that we're thinking about living a biblical worldview. It's not about living in or with perfection. It's just that we're living a biblical worldview. In the words of Bishop Barron, maybe, we live a theo-drama and not the ego-drama. I love that too. So a couple takeaways. I love his points on marriage. He's read through Genesis still. He's reading the story of Noah's Ark, and then the heritage and the lineage of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel. And so, again, I strongly encourage you, check it out. And this is what you can do while you listen to it. 18 minutes, work on your posture, feel a little better, and then go about your day. Do those same exercises we do on the wall, but do them lying down. How does it feel? Just lay on the floor. The floor don't lie, all right? Just to lie on the floor. Bring your hands like this down, bring your elbows down like this here a few times, and then lay back. If you can lie flat, lay your legs flat. If that's a little tough on your lower back, then just bend your knees. It'll be a little more comfortable on your lower back, okay? But same thing, pull back, go back there, and then do sort of that snow angel lightly up and down. If you have any pain, in the front of your shoulders, beware of that, come out of that position. But just listen to that, just relax down, take some deep breaths, and just go through those. I guarantee your shoulders will feel better, your posture overall. Combine these floor exercises with those wall exercises a few minutes every day while listening to Father Mike Schmitz podcast. Your shoulders will feel better, your neck will feel better, your lower back will feel better, all right? So, again, Father Mike Schmitz asked how we would walk with God. I know that one of the ways we do in CatholicFIT is to take care of ourselves so we can continue to take care of other people in our lives. God bless you. God bless all the people out there who are too sick and injured or just unmotivated right now to work out. If you're not going to work out for yourself, work out for them. Dedicate your workout to them. And God bless you. I'll see you next time.